For the social media campaigns week 5 assignment, you need to go ahead and pretty much do exactly what you've done the last little bit. We're just building on what you've done in the past. Go ahead and project progress. Still want to see, more than just 5 words each. Give me some real depth here. If you have to expand it onto other slides, go ahead and expand to other slides. But give me some real analysis. Use your analytics. Use your numbers. As if your progress on this assignment keeps you from getting fired. So, how can you prove that what you're doing is working? Next slide, go ahead, campaign overview you've seen. For tactics, Facebook, you're up to 20 posts for Facebook and 20 tweets this week. Part of that is because you're going to be running a Pinterest contest, which is new. Once again, make sure you're updating the numbers. What days are you actually completing each tactic? 20 is a lot, so it means you've got to have several per day. How are you going to make them work out so that it reaches your audience? You should be looking at those analytics numbers, things like where are they from, what time of day are they looking. Pay attention to this information. Make sure you're going to deliver what is needed. 3 posts this week. Same thing you've been doing. Jump up to WordPress. You need to have a WordPress Pinterest contest landing page. So you're adding another page this week. It needs to have some type of feature image. It has to have something like how to enter. What are your guidelines? What kind of image sizes do you want? What type of what type of submissions do you want them to give them to you, and you're going to upload it? How is it you're going to run this contest? You're going to want to do some research on Pinterest contests to make sure that you come up with something that really works for you and for your audience. I need things like rules. I need things like your user-generated content guidelines, which we're going to talk about on the next page. I want to see what type of hashtag do you want. So maybe you want your campaign name Pinterest Contest 2019. So make sure you've got your links to your Pinterest board and your sharing link. Make sure it's a complete, good page. All right, for the next page, you're going to do that user-generated content. If you go in the modules for this week, you've got some information about some places that can auto-generate part of this information and make it a little bit easier for you to go forward. Make sure that when you add that page, it gets added to your menus somewhere so we can find it. Then we're going to go back normal, look at your Facebook analytics. We want to look at your posts for the week. Once again, what works? What doesn't work? What type of stuff are you varying what you're putting up there? Same thing with your posts. Give me your original posts, 5 of those, 3 promotions for your stuff. I want to see some type of Facebook, Pinterest contest promotion. So something you can put on there that puts, gets people to go from your social media links into your contest, because you're trying to get other people to help you generate that content. Maybe you want to run that contest on Pinterest and Facebook and Twitter. It's totally up to you as to how you're going to do it. You need to do your Twitter analytics. Are you paying attention to things like people reached, percentage of men, percentage of women? Did you say your audience was going to be mostly men? Is that true? Is that who's actually looking at your stuff? What are you doing this week that worked? What are you going to do in the future? So for the most part, your original tweets, the same things you've been doing. I want to see those contest promotions. I want to see your contest board. So I want you to create a board on Pinterest just for your contest itself. There's a lot of information about how to run Pinterest contests, both within the modules on Google, and there's some information here as well. I don't expect you to put out any cash for this. Maybe your prize is becoming your cover photo. Maybe your prize is being the featured photo for your next article. Totally up to you as to what do you think is enough in order to get people interested. I want to see multiple slides. Well, what kind of contest submissions are you getting? So show me what is actually coming in. So this is your opportunity to engage with your audience, to get people to help you create this. So this is where things like your Facebook groups is going to help. Things like getting cousins, uncles, nephews, nieces, fellow schoolmates, everyone you can possibly imagine to help you make this a success, because the more content you have, the more popular and easier this campaign is going to be. If you have questions, Google, ask, read the modules, try to give you lots and lots of links to different elements.